Safaricom betraying Kenyans?
Whether we have betrayed Kenyans, we are supporting Kenyans to access services in a way that is more convenient.
In the early 2020, Safaricom faced a PR crisis of allegedly sharing information with government agencies. Human rights organizations accused Safaricom of sharing location and consumer history to government agencies, which were allegedly used to track activists. The activists reported of being followed and receiving threatening calls. Today, we explore how this practice reshaped the practice of PR in Kenya.
To understand this crisis, you must understand Kenyan trust dynamics. Trust operates in cycles: family, clan, ethnic community, then national institution. The government, historically, viewed with suspicion. Safaricom held a unique cultural status. Kenya's company, M-Pesa, transformed lives. When you say send me, everyone knows you mean M-Pesa. This created a trust. But in Kenyan culture, betrayal by someone close is the worst tragedy. When allegations emerge, it felt like a family betrayal in a society where trust is already scarce.
The Gen Z ignited digital warfare. Hashtag Safaricom surveillance trended for a week. But this wasn't just the hashtag, it was a cultural, sophisticated activism.
And our data cannot be handled in the manner it's being handled. Even now, when you look around, Safaricom has not responded. It was accused for aiding state agents to track and...
They created viral sharing content. Twende tukiuke became Twende tukutafute. Let's go follow you. Leaked TikTok tutorials on VPN in street language. Gengeton artists also released a protest songs.
Safaricom, 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 your day has come. There's an exclusive expose of how Safaricom is dishing out people's information to the authorities. In fact, the authorities they don't even need to go to ask for. Leani,
sisi tunataka mwanzo tupeane ujumbe kwa Safaricom because Safaricom ametuuza.
This generation proved three things. 1. Digital rights are human rights. Corporation face economic consequences for betrayals. And cultural power comes from controlling narratives using shared language and humor.
Nasikia umemaliza mafuta huko town. Huku barabara hazijachimbwa. Mkubwa wenu hajatulimia barabara, mtapita wapi mkikuja?
Kasongo, yeah.
They weaponized the very own digital platforms Safaricom provided, turning corporate tools into accountability mechanisms. They made surveillance relatable to ordinary Kenyans through memes, music and community organizing.
Pinda bima yangu juu ya venye na kitoka. Niko hapa Kaloleni tukomboka. Deka mejibeba independent na focus. Nafikia twende wapi ndio deresa na donga. Don't dada, wada na wadada.
The ethnic dimension was explosive. Surveillance took on ethnic undertones Safaricom never addressed. High-profile cases emerged. Edwin Kema being tracked during protest, journalists from opposition communities being harassed, Luo Nyanza activists from regions opposing the Jubilee government reported coordinated surveillance. Safaricom being perceived as close to certain ethnic elites, government ownership plus political connections meant allegations reinforced narratives of ethnic profiling. In Kenya, we have the belief that government and corporations collude against marginalized communities. In 2007-2008, memories resurfaced. They didn't even engage vernacular radio or community brasses where ethnic concerns are voiced. Cultural blindness in a country where ethnic identity shapes everything.
Women activists faced double risk surveillance, plus gender and harassment exploiting cultural expectations. Jerry Wamigwi shared that after organizing protests, she received threats referencing a children's classic intimidation, exploiting the cultural expectation that women prioritize family over activism. In Kenya, male activists are called brave. Women activists called stampon, accused of neglecting cultural duties, with 45% of women experiencing gender-based violence being tracked felt like being marked for gender attack. Women faced unique exposure, cultural stigma from families saying they are looking for trouble, safety concern in IGBV context, economic constraint limiting ability to switch network or buy privacy tools. When Wajiri Deru shared how a location was allegedly given to police during women's protest, Safaricom's gender-neutral corporate response ignored specific dangers women faced. They treated all customers the same in contexts where gender, power, and liability intersect differently, fundamental cultural blindness.
In Kenya, transparency is believed to be currency. This was the moment when Safaricom was actually to explain to the people well, even if it's going ahead and using the hard data. Remember this, the market of Safaricom is the people. And if the market is not well, Safaricom will actually collapse. Even if now today Safaricom is at the peak, it still made the mistake and actually could have taken that moment to explain to the people. But of course, all said and done, everything was put in place.